auditorium. I mean, they were in stitches. Like, I mean, people, they were bowling over, like laughing so hard. And at the end of the training, 45 minutes long, she got a standing ovation. And I think, seeing her train, whether it be on our weekly calls every single Monday, seeing that training that she has, that light, that energy, she models exactly what I want to be. She trains exactly the way I want to be, and she just brings it every time, without a doubt. She's incredible.
It's crazy because a lot of people want to put us on this pedestal. And by doing that, I think they do that because if they put us on the pedestal and they don't go where I've gone, then they can justify it in their head that, well, I'm not as successful as Tara because she's a Diamond Ambassador. But what they forget was 6 years ago when I wasn't a Diamond Ambassador. They forget when I was a mom with 2 small kids, 11 months and 7, working 40 hours a week for someone else, just like you. My husband and I were just working people, middle class, making ends meet. Everything was fine and until I found this industry. And what they forget is that I didn't start out a millionaire. I didn't start out a Diamond Ambassador. I started out exactly where you did in the beginning, with nothing but a possibility. I had the same distractions. I have the same hurdles, the same people talking behind my back about what is that pyramid scheme, or don't answer her call, or she's gonna try to sell you something. I had those same, I have kids getting sick. I have kids school events. I have the guilt from my kids for missing stuff. I have the, guilt trips from my husband when I was gone too much, even though he really never has given me grief. He's been very passive aggressive about it. I have all the same things, family in my ears, friends in my ears, telling me it's never gonna work, and bosses telling me, don't quit your job, feeling sorry for me because I was quitting my job to do network marketing. So I just want everyone to know that I've been where you are, and I made a decision to make great sacrifice to get where I am today. I made a decision to stop watching 20 or 30 hours of TV a week. I made a decision to stop making excuses. I made a decision to stop surfing the internet all the time. I made a decision to be more smart with my time. And that's the only thing that separates. I grew up very middle class, sometimes lower middle class. I think there were years where we were on welfare. I did not grow up with any heads up about being an entrepreneur. It was a decision I made with seeing what was possible. And anybody can do what I've done if you do what I've done. See, a lot of people say, well, when I'm a millionaire, then I'll do the things that a millionaire will do, and then I'll have that. Then I'll do it. Well, what people have to realize is if you want to be a millionaire, you got to start doing the things a millionaire does, or you're never going to be a millionaire. And I think that's the big thing is everyone thinks that someone's life's different, that I have it better, that there's some advantage that I have. Oh, it's because she lives in California. Oh, it's because she's blonde. Oh, it's because, she's got a great funny post on Facebook. Whatever it is just a lie that you tell yourself to stop your progress. And I just, I figure out where I want to go. I set a goal, and then I just do it until it's done. And I keep laser focused on that goal, and I do as many activities every single day, and I make as much sacrifice as I need to do it until it's done. And I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I'm willing to listen to the noise from the friends and the family because, they're not where I want to be. So if you want to go somewhere where you're not at, you got to think differently. You got to follow different people. You got to get advice from people who are there, and you got to take consistent action every day. You got to turn off the noise. You got to ignore the excuses, forget your past, focus on your future, and realize that we all have different backgrounds. Every single one of us, every single one of the top leaders in this industry all had different backgrounds. We all had to battle the same things as you. We're all humans. We all have this thing called life around us. It's about making a decision every single day to just do it until it's done.